5 years ago, SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey stood before Congress warning that letting athletes profit from their own name, image, and likeness would make college sports look semi-professional. But the truth is, what threatens college sports today isn't professionalism. It's a lack of it. And nowhere is that clearer than what just happened with Lane Kiffin. The college football playoff is right around the corner, the event that conferences built to bring in billions. Ole Miss sits on the doorstep after one of the greatest seasons in school history. And yet, the coach who helped create that run is gone, walking away from a playoff team to take the LSU job. The unraveling didn't happen quietly. Kiffin clashed with Ole Miss administrators over whether he could coach the Rebels in the playoff while also leading a direct rival. When he didn't get his way, the departure turned ugly. Reports claimed he pushed his staff to follow him immediately or risk being shut out in Baton Rouge. The program that rebuilt his reputation became another casualty in his long trail of chaos. You can debate whether Ole Miss should have let him finish the playoff run, whether it's fair to the players, and whether the timing of the coaching carousel makes sense. But the bigger issue isn't up for debate. A coach leaving a playoff contender for another SEC school right before the biggest event in the sport is disastrous for the product. No serious league would allow this kind of disruption weeks before its championship. Administrators spend years warning about NIL chaos, about players transferring too easily, about bowl games suffering when athletes sit out. Yet when coaches blow up their own teams for massive paydays, the silence is deafening. Fans are expected to tolerate it, as if loyalty matters only when it applies to players. And this time, the fallout is enormous. Ole Miss now faces uncertainty at the worst possible moment. A coaching exit shakes routines, affects preparation, and forces players to consider their futures. Even if the Rebels earned their spot on the field, can anyone be confident they'll be the same team 3 weeks from now? The committee could drop them, send them on the road, or question whether they belong at all. This isn't just a messy breakup. It's a symptom of a system that punishes players for seeking opportunities while turning a blind eye to coaches making multi-million-dollar moves that sabotage entire programs. It's a leadership failure from Sankey and every administrator who claims to care about protecting the sport. What happened with Kiffin is unprecedented, but in the new playoff era, it won't be the last. Until college sports treat coaching movement with the same urgency they apply to athletes, the chaos will keep growing and the product will keep suffering.